Hi there. It's me, Michael. Look at me, being a shadow, waving and stuff. It's weird to be doing comedy in times of war, so there's that. But at the very same time, I thought maybe there's people out there who, like me, have been looking at their phones the whole day and who are filled with anxiety right now and don't know what to do to, take their mind off for just a second or two. So I'm gonna tell you a joke. Little simple joke. It will not take long, it will not do a lot of good, but it'll distract you and me for a few seconds. And that's nice. So, here's the joke. No pressure, by the way, this is going to be really hard to do now that I've introduced it like that. Okay, joke. Joke. I should have written that down beforehand. So there's this man. What should we call him? Oh, look, there's my finger. So there's this man, and we're going to call him Tom. And Tom goes into a Velcro store. And he said, I would like to have 2 packs of your best Velcro strips, good man. I don't know why they're in the 1940s, that's... Well, it seems appropriate. And the shop assistant, he comes in from the back and he says, well, good sir, hello, how are you, and why are you talking into an empty shop? By the way, do you know what Velcro strips are? The 2 things that you can put together and then they hold together, entangled in a way that I really don't understand. Like a good relationship, entangled in the strong way that works. But that's not completely understandable. Anyway, and you can pull them apart and they're on shoes normally, and that's Velcro. You pull them apart and they make this sound. Great explanation, by the way. So Tom looks at the shop assistant and he says, well, I've had better days. I've been thinking a lot, I've been kind of imprisoned by my thoughts, if you want to say it like that. I think I have made a very bad financial decision. And the shop assistant says, well, that is sad to hear, but also, well, the social contract that we all adhere to is not to say the truth once asked in a shop how you're doing. You just say, good, and how are you? And you smile, and that's it. But Tom is already going in his mind, and he continues to say, maybe it's right for me to be suffering this kind of financial unfortune in this world right now, because it shows me that materialistic possessions aren't that important, And the shop assistant says, that is really okay. Just what are you looking for, mate? They've just switched into modern times. And then Tom says, well, what are we all looking for, Peace and something nice, family maybe, clean energy, that sort of stuff. And shop assistant gets really annoyed at that time because he wants to just, he was playing video games in the back room because it's a really good running shop. Everyone needs Velcro strips, and he tries to calm Tom down, who's already, spiraling into a rant, but it's too late because Tom is like, oh, just, what happened? I bought 2 cars today. I only wanted to buy 1 car. I'm rich as fuck, I can afford it, but I really didn't want to. And I had 1 car that I wanted and 1 car that I didn't want. But then that meant that I had to disappoint, the person trying to sell me that other car. But he was really nice and he gave me candy. And so that, made me think. Because I ate the candy immediately before I made the decision about the car. Now that I didn't have the candy, what is the etiquette on candy if you don't buy the car? Do you have to give that back? And if so, how the fuck am I gonna do that? Am I gonna have to go to the shops now and then replace the candy in the box? And what if the candy doesn't match exactly, and the next person to be given that box realizes that and then decides to not buy the car and gives the candy back again, but has already eaten some of the candy and replaces some of the candy with supermarket candy, and the whole thing continues and spirals out of control and the whole dealership goes out of business. Can you imagine that kind of pressure on me right now? Shop assistant, he's already turned around halfway because he wants to go. He's obviously not going to make the sale, and Tom says, so I decided to buy both cars, just because I couldn't disappoint anyone. I'm just that kind of guy. So anyway, I'd like to have 2 packs of Velcro strips because my son has his birthday, and now that I've spent all the money on the cars, I can't buy him new shoes, so I'm gonna put on some Velcro strips on an old pair of shoes of his. And his assistant says that is a very nice thing to do, sir. So here are the packs of Velcro strips, they're 20 euros. Tom, enraged, says, what do you mean 20 euros for a pack of Velcro strips? That is a rip-off. That's the joke. I could have told this in 20 seconds. Well, I think all of our minds are rambling right now. But I really don't know what to say. So I'm just gonna launch into this whole YouTube shtick of saying, well, like, share, and subscribe, good people. Because, if this is the apocalypse, I would, at the very least, like to have 30 subscribers when I go to heaven. Or hell. Well, we'll find that out soon enough. Stay safe, talk to people, and as always, fuck war.